Okay, Scott, so I just wanted to give you some further assurance that I am mounting the front bulkhead flush and squarely as provided by the holes in the chassis plate. Here we're looking at the right side front bulkhead. These are the screws that went in all the way. This is not the side that is, not catching and stripping out. As you can see, the bulkhead is nice and flush. It seems to be square. I don't really know how to illustrate the squareness with the camera, but I'm going to go ahead to the other side of the car. You can also see that this bulkhead is mounted nice and flush, but I don't know if you can see here, this is the screw that doesn't line up and strips out the bulkhead. Now, I also mentioned earlier about the diff screw. I told you I have the all aluminum diff mounts. I've had them for a few years. They've bolted up to every chassis I've owned. This is now the third chassis plate without incident. So this guy over here is the one that went in cockeyed. I had to loosen all of these screws and let the entire diff hang down with each screw at the very end of its thread, and then I was able to catch this one, and then when I drove them all in, I went a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. I kept dragging them all in one at a time, a couple turns at a time, and this one ends up being very cockeyed. Now, because it's going into aluminum, it's grabbing, it's like pulling itself in. Unlike the plastic one, the plastic just does not have the strength when it's cockeyed to grab itself and pull it in. It strips.